This entire trip started with only one simple text. So the random text came from my buddy Steve. Steve, I haven't actually met him at that point yet when he texted me, but he has been supporting my Facebook page for my traveling for well over a year, and he's actually helped me when I was in some dire straits on the road. For example, like one of my wheels went to shit when I was in North Carolina and was completely mangled, and I had no choice and I was stranded, and he went out of his way to get me a ride out of that situation and bought me a brand new wheel and everything. And we've been friends pretty much ever since, and he's a really good guy. He's a veteran as well. He sent me a text and I thought he was joking at first. Turns out Steve was serious. So I packed one bag, I loaded on the Greyhound bus, and I headed south to Tennessee. We have finally arrived in Knoxville. Oh! Hey! Finally, we're here. Finally made it. Yeah. It's a long drive. Not bad, it was worth it. Hop in, man. Oh yeah. All right. So Steve and I were just eating at this restaurant. We just got done doing that, and he dropped me off at this hotel where I'm staying here tonight, and then tomorrow morning he'll come and pick me up, and then we'll go to the campsite that he's got going on. So pretty excited. It's a nice room. Anyway, let's hang out.
Smuggling deadly narcotics intended to murder Americans. President Trump is using every element of American power to take on the cartels and stop deadly drugs from flowing into our country, just like he promised on the campaign. Devastated by Hurricane Helene. What did y'all do to help?
Well, all right. Steve is roughly like 5 minutes out, so we're about to head out and conduct our activities for the next 2 days. So I'm really excited. So yeah, haven't had breakfast yet. I definitely need some breakfast. This place was supposed to have free breakfast today. They didn't have free breakfast. They didn't even have freaking coffee. And that's kind of upsetting. So I'm gonna need that too. It is what it is. The bed was nice, actually. That's like the first thing I check too when I get in there. It's like, is there bed bugs? Because I've had one with bed bugs, bro.
I don't even check. I'm just like, well, yeah, whatever. I've been on trips before, and they'll be like, well, there's three of us. I'm like, yeah, I got my sleeping pad. I want to sleep on the floor. Oh no, man, you can't do that. I'm like,
why?
I don't give a fuck.
What?
Like, well, you paid the same amount. I'm like, I literally don't fucking care. Like, we're probably gonna go out drinking first.
I've done that shit.
You know, I'm gonna lay on the fucking floor. Like, I prefer it. Don't worry about it.
Sleeping pad's pretty comfortable. I mean, I got this one myself.
We went to. There's this dude I met from New York when I was at a Air Force school. Well, I met a Puerto Rican dude first, and he's kind of weird, but I'm like, well, it's like the only prior service dude, so I'll hang out with him a little bit. And then he said, man, my boy's coming in from New York. Can you pick him up at the airport? Can we go get him? I was like, yeah, that's fine. So I go and get him, and the way the Puerto Rican dude told me, like, they were fucking boys, like they were friends.
Yeah.
Right? So the guy's name's Smalls. So we go and pick him up, and he knows the guy. They're in the same unit or whatever. And anyways, that weekend, well, first weird thing that happens, the guy's like, hey, you want to go to the movies? And I was like, okay. So we all three go to the movies, right? Well,
that is kind of weird, bro.
Yeah, like guy code's like, leave a seat, right, between us.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
this dude,
no.
This dude comes and just sits next to Smalls, and you could, like, Smalls looks at me. I'm like, okay, I'll get, whatever. And so
that's just human.
What
code,
I didn't know is they weren't actually fucking friends. Smalls didn't really like the dude.
What the hell? Right?
So, and he was on his shake weight thing.
Oh my god.
Trying to tell, hey, y'all want to do a shake weight workout? We're like, no, dude. And he didn't drink, but me and him we're in Biloxi, Mississippi. We went to the clubs and stuff.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, you rode down
the Gulf Coast. Yeah,
that's a nice little ride there.
It is, dude. It's nice.
Yeah, but he wasn't drinking, so we would go to the club or whatever bar, and he would drive my car. I'm like, fuck, this works out great. So, but he liked going out sober. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, hey man, have you guys ever been to Pensacola? Because I was stationed there.
Yeah.
And there's this one bar that's like 6 different bars. Like you got like hood, dance, rap. You got live music. You can just go to all these different ones.
That's actually kind of
area,
cool.
really nice. In an old historic like French style building.
Oh, okay. That's
and I was like,
sweet.
man, we can go to Sullivan's in Pensacola. We go to the beach, and they were like, all right. So I said, well, I guess a hotel. So I get a hotel. Well, when we get in the car in Biloxi, something, I forget what the dude said, but the dude said something to Smalls, and I don't even know these guys. And Smalls like loses his shit, which whatever it was like kind of justified.
Yeah.
But I was also like, damn. Then they start arguing, and I'm like sitting here like, all right, maybe they'll argue and they'll get over it.
That's so awkward.
No, they're mad the whole fucking way. It's an hour and a half drive, and I'm like, all right, we'll get there, we'll get some beers, and then it'll chill out, you know. But they're just sitting there kind of quiet, and I'm like, all right. So I had a little Honda Civic. I'm just like bumping music, like I'm gonna have a good time. And so we get this shitty hotel, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty fucking bad, but whatever. We're gonna go drinking and pass out and get up. And we go in there, and the Puerto Rican dude's like, look at this wash rag. I'm like, what about it? He's like, it's all frayed, like it's obviously been used a million times. He's like a fucking diva. I'm like, who gives a fuck? And we had stopped and got some beers because Small's like, have you ever had this blueberry beer? I'm like, blueberry? What the fuck? But we get it, and I open it up.
He's a fruit, bro.
No, this is Smalls, the black dude from New York. He's the one that had the blueberry beer.
Oh my god.
I was like, what the fuck is happening? Dude, this beer was good as fuck.
Really?
And I'm not a sweet beer guy.
I don't either, bro.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit. And the guy goes, the sober guy, he goes, if y'all are just gonna drink, then I'm not going out. And I was like, what? I'm like, you're a fucking driver, dude, because we're like, we can't stay on the beach. It costs too much, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not driving if y'all are gonna drink. I'm like, now I'm mad. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about, dude? Like, you knew the whole fucking setup.
Scenario,
like,
bro. Like, you already knew what was going on.
Like, this doesn't make any sense. You're mad about the fucking towels. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
This guy's
And he's like, blah, blah. And, I'm like, all right. I said, Smalls, we'll just take a fucking cab then. This is before Uber. It's like 2010.
Oh, yeah, I know those days.
Yeah. And he's like, no, man, I don't even want to go now. Oh, this neighborhood, they go all the fuck out for Christmas. It's fucking crazy. Traffic backs up like a fucking mile.
Just to look at some motherfucking lights, bro.
But
do you go all out for Christmas?
Nah, my wife, she'll decorate. But
and women are like that. That's just a normal thing.
Yeah, I'd rather.
I figured you'd be like
honestly.
the Christmas. Yeah, Halloween's the shit, bro.
Yeah. But Small's like, no, man, I don't even want to go. I'm like, what? Now I don't like either one of these dudes. Right?
That's fucking crazy.
I'm like, y'all some bitches, man. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go by myself. And then they're
That's
like,
the best way.
they're like, well, you know, and the guy's like, I can't sleep in this hotel. So I get mad. I'm like, get in the fucking car. You know, I drive back to Pensacola. I'm fucking mad, dude. Pull up on base. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Well, then me and Smalls, we ended up becoming really good friends.
Nice.
Afterwards. And he's cool as shit. He just didn't like that dude. And the dude said something to him. He's like, I don't like that motherfucker. I'm like, I thought y'all were friends. He's like, I barely fucking know the dude. Like, nobody likes him. so, you know. But me and him, so we hung out. We dissed the Puerto Rican dude. Stopped hanging out with him because he's just fucking weird. Well, he also had borrowed my car like the day before that.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, can I borrow your car? I'm gonna go out, pick this girl up. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Dude, the next day, it's like 10 a.m. I'm like,
dude, where's my car?
Yeah, dude, where's my car? And he's not answering.
That's crazy,
it's
bro.
It's like 4 p.m. when he finally brings my car back. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
People like that are fucking annoying.
Yeah, I was trying to be cool.
I don't like people like that either, man. I've had people like that. We're just loading up shit right now. We're about to probably head out to the campground here soon. Hell yeah. We have arrived at our destination. This is where we're camping today. Hell yeah. Or at least the next 2 nights. It's pretty fucking nice, dude. It's like straight uphill. Oh, there's targets and shit. They have targets. This is sick. Love it, dude. We gotta bring all this shit down here, so let's do it. gonna have to stand post tonight.
What's that?
You're gonna stand post tonight, bro.
You got the balls to fool.
Doing some hard work. Work your ass off.
Are you staying here?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave them.
Okay.
Remind me to bring this food inside. Is that one dead?
No, I got another battery. This one, yeah, it's well beyond.
It's definitely dead. Yeah. One hundo.
This is not something we're gonna be using at the beginning. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm cutting it up. I'm helping her out, keeping her forest nice and healthy. You don't get asked to do it.
We're gonna walk the property.
I think you have to go.
You gonna go straight up it?
Wait, can you like not cross over here?
You can cross, but
Where do you cross at?
well, I've never been. But she said go down here, and then we can.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you'll be like on your hands. Made a mistake though.
What?
I got a cold beer and I don't have any gloves.
Oh shit! I don't even.
Should I go grab us gloves real quick?
Yeah, it's only like 5 feet. We spent the first night, all of us, men, veterans, among each other, all with the same ideals and the same thoughts. Surrounded by that fire, we discussed many things. The reason of life, the meaning of life, philosophy and theology. Even talked about past memories. And me sitting there on that fire, recording everything, I thought, man, this is such a life-changing thing for me already, because I'm surrounded by people who don't even judge me, but instead include me into their community because I am already a part of their community. And it made me feel special. But in a way, it also was very meant to be. It's where I was meant to be. It was one of the best feelings ever. The first night, I was already hooked and I never wanted to go back. I just wanted to stay and never go back and just keep repeating that entire sequence of events surrounded by great men with a nice blaring fire. The fire reflecting on everyone's faces of past traumas, but we're still here, coming together, different backgrounds. It was a beautiful feeling. Well, good morning, guys. Day 1 was successful. This is day 2 of the epic camping trip. This fire's still going pretty good. Oh yeah. Everybody's still asleep except me and him. It's pretty awesome. Oh man. Look at this specimen of a man. Yeah.
Share your coffee, bud.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sure. How's that? How you like your eggs?
Anyway, it's fun, honestly. Yeah, I don't really have a preference. I kind of just eat them. I usually scramble mine just so I can get it done fast. Yeah. Yeah, put these biscuits over.
Here come the biscuit flips, bro.
Oh, nice.
No.
That's a cardinal sin for eggs.
I'll say I'll try to get it.
Oh yeah, Tabasco.
Now you don't have to worry about in and out. Calling me. Scam.
It's always at the best time to people call.
Yeah, it's a good thing I don't give a shit, so I don't answer.
You probably do use like a stack of them.
How many shingles you got?
You can, but you got weather stripping on there, so I wouldn't worry about it. I would just make sure I seal.
It's gonna be just a second with the drill. He's putting some billboards up.
Floor right there. If you want to. Oh, you got it? All right. I just didn't want like us fucking putting down fucking sleeping bags and everything, you know? This nail. Oh, I got that one.
Damn, these gloves are slick.
Is there any more nails over there, Woody?
Not that I see. Now, I think we're good on this. There's this little guy though. Right up here, that'll give us the issue.
This thing's come off. Put the window in the wall.
Oh, snap,
That's
son.
plenty of damn room.
Pretty good.
Who came up with the name?
Pretty much my wife. Her mom's name was Janice.
Oh, okay.
My wife's name Amanda.
Oh.
Her mom died when she was like
Cool.
13 from cancer.
Oh
So
wow.
it's kind of like Jan.
Okay.
Dog.
Okay. I was just curious
And I
because
always
it's a very unique name. I never heard it.
Yeah, I
So
always wanted to give her, if I had a kid, a name that wasn't like,
normal. Like yeah.
but not too weird.
Yeah. That's cool.
Okay?
I should got some Swiss cake rolls too.
I've never seen somebody eat a fucking nutty butter sideways.
That's what I was like. What are you
Never
doing?
go back.
He's like, it's brown and long phallic shaped. I don't want anyone to get any
Well, in his
ideas.
hands, it's not that long.
Something about the. Yeah, we could have been doing that today.
Now, just in your head, just slowly start squeezing and go bump, ba-dum, ba-dum. Slow squeeze.
All your eyeballs. It smells good.
Oh yeah, dude, that was fun.
If only
You guys
weren't
care if I
weird
shoot
out
another?
shot
All
like
right.
that. Is that what was left on the silver stuff?
What's that?
Is that the one that was in there? Was that like silver casings? Yeah, that's that wool. Shoot it. I want to get rid of it anyway.
I have more ammo, right?
Hey,
Yes.
should we be letting somebody that's tripping balls on mushrooms shoot your gun?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's
He's coming down.
He's a way.
No, I'm chilling.
How do I say this? He's a way better version of himself.
I just popped right in my ear.
Earlier, no.
I need to.
Huh?
Yeah, I need to get some.
Fuck yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, there. Now the light's showing up. Yeah.
It's getting darker, Whitty. That's how light works. Your eye, by the way, your eyes were so fucking dilated earlier. I looked over.
Really?
Oh yeah, I looked over and I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely feeling something because your eyes were fucking pinholes. I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely feeling something. Yeah. That's good enough. There's a little shoot.
Right. You don't even have to worry about that.
Dead motherfuckers.
That's the way you're supposed to run a gun.
Exactly.
Life, he's like, man, I'd love to go back and see the motherland, but they just never had the money, you know. So he gets older, gets a good job. When he retires, he's like, I'm going back. So he goes back to Ireland, sees all the sites, right? Goes to Dublin and goes to the Blarney Stone and all that stuff. So he's like, I'm gonna drive out to the village my dad grew up in. So he rents a car and drives out there. He's driving through these pastures and sees this old guy sitting on a stone fence. So he stops, starts talking to him, and he's like, my name's Patrick. So they get to talking a little bit, and he tells him his whole story. He goes, these stone fences and all that, it's beautiful out here. He goes, they don't have these in America. He goes, no, I mean, they have fences, but not like this. He goes, you like this one? Built it myself, I did. Took me 15 years, but they call me Patrick the Great Wall Builder? No, they don't. He's like, oh, okay. So they keep talking a while, and he's like that house over there, it's built out of all the stones they found in the ground. He goes, that's my house. You like it? Took me 20 years to build that house. Built it myself, I did. But do they call me Patrick the Great House Builder? No, they don't. But you fuck one goat.
Yeah.
That burger is in it. He got it.
Oh, wait, he's eating a burger. Wait, what are you eating?
Burger.
Oh.
Cheese covered cookie.
I thought it was a cookie at first.
You want a cream pie, Whitty?
I'm low maintenance.
I've already had one, but
I'll give you a cream pie.
I'll take another.
All right, buddy.
The deep cream pie.
You got cream pie.
Enough. I'm getting cream pies all over the place. Shit.
Yeah, cream pies for everyone.
They bring us
hot
Connors for
fire.
nothing. Oh no, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Great. Leatherface.
Damn, like a boss.
Like a boss. Talk to corporate like a boss. Approve memos like a boss.
Fuck
Suck
Deborah.
my own dick. Eat some chicken strips. You're like, what the
Deborah's
fuck
desk
is
like
this
a
shit?
boss.
Yeah, Lonely Island is the shit, dude. I love them. They're fucking amazing.
And he comes running over to the picnic table, right? He goes, hey, did you see how I did that? I said, how you did what? He goes, how I summoned everyone to the fire. I said, what fire? He goes, one over there. I said, what'd you do? He goes, well, I built the fire. And I said, okay. And when I built it, they all showed up. And I'm like, to the scheduled bonfire?
Feel the dreams.
He's like, it doesn't matter if it was scheduled. I built it. I summoned them.
Kind of
They
matters.
came.
It kind of matters. A little bit.
And I'm like, okay, buddy, you summoned everybody to the fire, the scheduled fire.
Marco's awesome. Every
I
year
swear to God, he's like one of the best storytellers I've ever heard in my life.
I know, he's fucking excellent at it. It's annoying.
It's so
All right, so
good,
here's the
dude.
story. So this guy in the guard with me, right? So he comes to drill one weekend. This is because you requested it.
Okay.
And he has this new phone that's like super big.
Yes.
It's like almost a fucking tablet, right? And he's like bragging about it, but nobody gives a fuck. But he's like, look at my phone, look at my phone. And we're like, okay, dude, it's too big. It looks like a tablet. And so I started calling it a phablet, phone / tablet, right? So, but he's being a dickhead to me about it. Cause he's like, you just mad at your phone's not that big. And I'm like, it's too big, bro.
My phone's so
You
cool.
know? So I had this idea because he started shit. I'm gonna start shit. So he goes back to the skiff, and I go on Craigslist.
Yep.
I take his phone number and his email, and I say, hey, I am giving away a free monkey, and the monkey's name's Pickles.
On Craigslist.
Right? On Craigslist. And well, Pickles sometimes gets violent and you have to beat it with a spatula and then it'll calm down. Right? So I put it on Craigslist thinking, ha ha ha, he'll get like a text or two. He comes back from lunch. Dude, when we're sitting there, his phone's going, it was before lunch rather. His phone's like ding 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 ding. You hear text, you hear Gmail notifications. He comes out of skiff, he goes, he's got missed phone calls. He picks his phone up, he goes,
PETA's already on.
yeah, he goes, what the hell's going on? And we're just sitting there. I only told like 2 other people. And there's like 6 people that don't know what happened. And he picks his phone up, he goes, a monkey? Pickles, what? I'm not selling a monkey. He's just talking out loud. So he picks it up and he calls someone. He goes, what? This is Scott. No, I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm not selling a monkey. I don't have a monkey called Pickles. And they're like, blah, blah, blah. He's like, what? And he's got all these texts.
You're like left.
And then he opens his emails. He goes, well, I don't have like 30 emails. He opens it up. And they're like, yeah, I'm just sitting there like being all cool like I didn't do it. And he's like, why the fuck does everybody think I'm selling a monkey or giving a free monkey away? I don't have a monkey. I'm thinking, why do so many people want a free monkey?
Yeah.
Right? And then he
cool.
his phone starts ringing.
No
So
idea the demand for a fucking free monkey.
yeah, and so his phone rings, so he answers it, but we can hear it because it's really loud because it's a phablet. And he's like,
They do that in Thailand.
Phablet, dude, that shit's awesome,
he's
bro.
like, he goes, hello. He goes, sorry, ma'am. No, I don't have a monkey. And I hear her go, yes, you do. And you beat it with a spatula. I'm gonna call PETA.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't have a monkey. He's like, I don't hit a monkey with a spatula. He's like, what is going on?
If I had a monkey, I wouldn't beat it.
But he had so many texts, so many phone calls, I felt bad.
Did you ever let on?
So I went on there and like took the ad down, right?
That's fucking crazy, dude.
I took the ad
But
down.
you never admitted to it.
Well,
You're like, damn, this got out of hand.
Listen to this story.
Do you want to tell a story?
Whoa.
Why is it getting so hostile?
Shit.
So I take the ad down,
I'm
right?
adding too.
You were just over here minding your own
Wow.
Right before lunch, I take the ad down. I'm like, man, I kind of feel bad, but fuck his phablet, you know? And right before lunch, he says something else smart ass to me for no reason. I'm like, well, ad's going back up. Craigslist ad back up, right?
Yes.
So he's at lunch, he's getting all
Double
kinds of
down,
phone
like, fuck
calls,
this
texts,
motherfucker.
right? Because I just don't understand why people think that I have a monkey, you know? So I finally take it down. I
Dude, all
never
this for a phablet, bro?
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
No, it's because he's being a smart ass.
Yeah.
And if you knew the guy,
We take shit too far sometimes.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
so a year goes by, maybe even 2 years. I never say anything about it, let it go. Everybody's laughing, ha ha ha. Well, we go down to a like an overnight trip for drill weekend, and the Air Force has this thing where they call it like call signs. Like you have to earn your call sign, your nickname or whatever. And so we're just sitting there drinking. People are telling these corny ass stories. I'm about to call it crops or whatever.
Classic.
Anyways, they go, does anybody else have anything? And I'm just sitting there drinking a couple beers. Well, this guy pushes me forward, my buddy Matt, and goes, Atch has got something. He's got a story. And I'm like, no. And the commander's like, what story do you have? I'm like, damn it. I'm like, Kershaw to the front. Well, so I sent him to the front. He's sitting in his chair. Now, side note, to show you how high his anxiety level was, one time we were in Savannah, and I was driving my wife's van, and I said, hey, I need to take her car to a car wash, right? Now, you got me up front, another dude, a black guy behind me, and then this guy,
That's scary.
the pickles master, and the guy in the back. Well, I look over at a full service car wash where they like hand detail it.
Yeah.
I said, oh, I don't want, he goes, there's one. And I said, well, I don't want to go one of those. He goes, yeah, I wouldn't go to Negro car wash either.
Nice.
Kershaw said that?
Yes, in front of that black dude. And
Did he
boy,
say Negro or did he say nigger?
he said nigger, but
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say
You
that.
could just say it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care.
He said N-word.
Damn, really? I
Yeah.
didn't know he'd be like that.
He didn't mean to,
Wow.
but he thought he was being funny because he forgets the company. And Boyd goes, "What the fuck did you say?" He goes, "You know, like what? Like I said, one of those car washes. I said Negro. I said that's not any better, bro." And Boyd's like, "Yo, shut the fuck up." And we pull into the gas. I said, "Well, we're going to eat." And I said, "Where do you guys want to eat?" Nobody would talk. Nobody would say shit. And I'm sitting here trying not to laugh, right? And I'm like, "Well, you guys want to go to a sandwich shop?" And they're just sitting forward. So I pull in the gas station. I got to pump gas. I'm out here fucking crying, laughing, because everybody in the van's just like Osford. Nobody's talking to each other. I'm pumping gas, I'm laughing and shit. And it's super awkward. And I get back in, I'm like, you guys decide where to eat? Nothing. So I just pull in a sandwich shop.
Take me
Well,
back.
the guy that said it, he goes over to McDonald's, we go in the shop. But anyways, so his last name's Kershaw, but I started calling him Car Wash instead of Kershaw.
Damn.
So when I call him to the front of this call sign thing, he's like, "Oh my God, he's going to tell this story where I was
Car wash.
racist in
Yeah,
front of
yeah.
everybody." So he's like shitting his pants.
Right, he's like,
But he's sitting there. So I'm start telling a story about the whole pickles thing, and I'm like, "Yeah, you know, blah blah." I tell the same story. And I said, "But what Scott doesn't know is I'm the one that did the post." Now he's realized I'm not going to tell a car wash story, so he's super relieved, but he's also mad that I did the whole pickles thing. But he's laughing in front of everybody because he's not like a social person like that. So they voted to nickname him Pickles.
After the post that you made?
Well, no, during I'm telling this story about his call sign,
Yeah.
where he thought I was going to tell a car wash story, but instead I tell the whole post, the Craigslist post. So now his name is Pickles. Well, he's such a fucking weirdo that he's embraced it so fucking hard that he got a tattoo, Sergeant Pickles. And I said, "Bitch,
Damn.
I never called you Sergeant Pickles.
what?
Your name is Pickles, not Sergeant Pickles."
That's crazy. That whole thing got him got a tattoo, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, I'm
Already
down.
knows it's gonna be good.
He goes, "I'm down." I'm like, "All right, cool." Well, then my cousin Joey, Mexican Joey, calls me up. It's like, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend?" I said, "Oh, me and this guy from work, we're actually driving down to Atlanta to get this car. We're gonna get a hotel and spend the night and go out." He's like, "Oh, you care if I roll with you?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, that's cool." And I think this might have been like the pre-3 knockouts or whatever. But, so I pick him up, and well, the guy that's riding with me, he's in a death metal band.
Nice.
Denver?
Denver, right?
Okay.
And so he's like actually in
The
a
guy
fucking.
that fucked the tranny at Indianapolis.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story.
Hey,
but,
fuck
Yeah,
the black,
we told it
fuck the
last
black
night.
dude.
yeah, but I don't think I told the
Yeah,
whole
he fucked the
thing.
black dude for sure.
What the fuck?
So
He'll say he did.
I got 2 guys in a car,
He didn't put it in.
and we're driving down, and they're talking about something. And I said, "Hey," I said, "Denver, that's my friend, right? Not my cousin. My cousin's Joey." I said, "Denver's in a death metal band," and Joey goes, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Yeah, you know, I do the vocals or whatever." And Joey goes, he goes, "Yeah, I play the drums." Well, my friend Denver's never met Joey, so why does he think somebody's lying about anything? And he's in a band, so he's interested. He goes, "Oh, you know what do you play?" He goes, "Well, I play the drums." He's like, "Okay." Well, I'm driving. I'm thinking, I don't recall him having any drums. You know what I'm saying?
My
Like,
whole life.
okay, maybe he plays the drums. But I'm driving, and Denver's like, he goes, "Yeah, you know, I do the band and everything." And so Joey goes, "Yeah, I play the drums." I said, what drums do you play, dude? Because he's just been lying the whole
You
time.
actually called him out. Nice.
Yeah, we're like an hour in. I
Nice.
couldn't take it anymore. I said, what drums do you play?
Yeah, but he's got no pride. Like,
I
he
said-
just fucking doubles down.
When you,
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I said, when you were like 8, you got a snare drum from the thrift store, and you had in your room, and you like beat on it, and it didn't even make any sense. He goes, "I learned to play drums when I lived in Texas." I said, "When the hell did you live in Texas?" He said, "You know I lived in Texas." I'm like, "When?" "My dad's from Texas." I'm like, "Yeah, your dad who I've never met, and I've known you my whole life." He lives in Texas.
Oh my God,
and you lived in
dude.
Texas? He goes, yeah, I live in Texas. I once played an hour-long drum solo for the Mexican president.
How do you come up with some
I said,
shit like that?
what? You play, I said, on your snare drum? He's like, yeah. I said, the Mexican president came to Texas to listen to you to beat on a snare drum for a fucking hour. He had nothing better to do with his time. He's like, yeah. I'm like, boy, dude, you didn't live in Texas. This guy lives at home with his mom, is 38 years old. He goes, call my mom. I'm like, I don't need to call your mom, dude. I know, I've lived my life. Like, you don't play the drums.
Oh my
And you didn't play an hour-long drum solo? Well, my buddy...
Nobody's listening to the best player in the world play a snare drum for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travis Barker's
Nobody
not getting
fucking doing
somebody to
that.
listen to him for an hour.
But not just a snare drum, he has the whole set.
Even
Yeah.
a set. You're like, eh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody cares.
Yeah.
An hour is a long time.
Yeah.
But my friend's like,
Especially when you're listening
what's
to
going
drums."
on? My friend doesn't understand that you have a liar and someone who's baffled. He's like, this is awkward, you know?
Yeah.
Well, what's he do as a grown man? He calls his mom on speakerphone.
Oh my God.
He says,
no.
My family goes by, they call him by my middle name.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, tell Anthony that I lived in Texas. And she goes, when did you live in Texas? And he goes, when I moved in with my dad. She goes, she don't know she's on speakerphone. She goes, you mean when you went down there for 6 weeks and called me crying because you wanted to come back home? And he couldn't hang the phone up quick enough,
Oh
dude.
no.
He was like, takes it off speakerphone. He's like, Mom. And I'm just dying fucking laughing. And I'm like, ask her about
6
the
weeks,
snare
huh?
drum you used
It's a
to
long
beat
time
on.
in Texas, bro.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the only cousin he has. He's got another cousin that went to prison for fucking robbing a CVS with a knife.
Damn.
And then, but he's a good dude. He felt so bad about it, he turned himself in.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We're at his house one day and he's talking about getting a job. He gets out of jail, getting a job. He's like, what are you getting? He goes, yeah, I put in an application at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Steve about pissed his fucking pants. He's like, you robbed a CVS with a fucking knife.
That's
No
awesome.
one's
Now you're gonna work at a place to sell knives? He's like, what? I'm like, you used a knife to rob a pharmacy. I mean, I guess you're an expert, but you went to jail for 6 years. They're not gonna hire you to sell knives, bro.
Well, he got to
You
6
know?
years because he took a plea deal and found out later it was the max they could give him.
Yeah.
Wow.
They plea dealed 6 years, and that's
Jesus.
the maximum sentence they could have gave him.
That's, what an idiot.
He was just like he's a
I didn't
that-
take a plea deal. You're already
He
gonna get
really
6
is
years
a
anyway.
good, like he's a good-hearted guy. He's just one of those guys who just can't get his shit together.
that guy
Yeah.
has a great heart, and what happened was he was tired of being a burden on people, you know, being homeless and drug addict, whatever. He decided to rob the pharmacy on purpose
To go to prison.
so he could go to prison.
I get it, man. We are now riding e-bikes on this greenway here. It's pretty awesome. Dude, this fucking e-bike is sick. Going 12 miles an hour. It doesn't even feel like it. It feels like I really put the effort into it. I fucking love it. It's fucking badass. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, this is nice. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, that thing is tall. Huh.
I know.
After we got done with the ride, we went back to his house, Steve's house, and then we had some dinner, and then I waited around till about roughly, it was about 9 o'clock when he finally took me to the bus station, and I had to depart back to Dayton, Ohio. Really weird too, we got to the bus station on time. The bus was supposed to leave at 10 p.m. the bus was actually late. So the bus came, and then, we said our goodbyes. I didn't record it just because I was just sitting there hanging out with him. So whatever. It was just spur of the moment kind of thing. So anyway, I just want to personally say thank you to Steve, Ashley, man, for inviting me out and for taking care of everything, for me to get down there and just hang out, man. It was definitely something I'll never forget, man. It will always be a good memory from the rest of my life, personally, man. And I hope to God that we can do more adventures and more, just, dude, you're a good dude, man. And I personally consider you like a brother, man, a friend, a personal friend and a brother, man. So thank you so much for everything. Thank you for making me feel welcome. It was a life-changing moment for me. And I hope you guys enjoy the video, man, and much love. And I hope you guys do enjoy it. Subscribe. And, comment in the video, guys, blow it up a little bit. It was a good time. I spent many hours editing this thing, too. But anyway, like I said, it was one of the best times I ever had in my life. So thank you so much. Much love, everyone.